Hi, I'm Jonathan Landsman reporting for naturalhealth365.com. You want to see a story about healing the body naturally? Wait till you see this. Your mother, Charlotte Gerson, she fell. When did this happen and what exactly happened to her?
Well, that was just a year ago, and there was a floor fan that she was using to keep it a little cooler. She tripped over the fan cord and fell onto a concrete floor.
90 years old.
90 years old.
How bad a fall was it?
It was a heavy fall, and she fell and fractured her pelvis in 2 places. And for any other 90-year-old, as you said, that is a fatal injury. And not just fractured, not just a break, a clean break, but where the break was, and they called it comminuted, which means that the bone was actually shattered, so that there were little pieces of bone in between the 2 structural members that had broken and the base of the pelvis that had broken off. Plus, the base of the pelvis was depressed by about 1.5 inches.
I mean, something like this, there's no way most people would think that you could heal. What did your mother think?
Well, when she saw the x-ray, she looked at it and I could see her thinking, that's a fatal accident. But I said, no, for anyone else it's a fatal accident, not for you. I showed her a series of x-rays where the bone underlying a cancerous tumor had been weakened and broken. They had put a plate against that bone so that at least the woman could walk. And then when she went on the Gerson therapy, the bone healed so powerfully and in a direction that it wanted to go and that was not where the plate had stabilized it, that it broke. It just broke 3 2-inch stainless steel surgical steel screws. Just broke them.
Incredible.
And you can't break those with your hands. You just cannot. And yet the bone just, in its healing process, it was so powerful that it just broke those screws. And he has a series of x-rays in his book, A Cancer Therapy, Results of 50 Cases.
I want to get your mom in here and find out what exactly she did, but 5 weeks later, what was another exam and what was another x-ray showing about her pelvic area?
5 weeks later, she sent me another x-ray. And when I popped that up on my computer screen, everything that I said had come true.
Huh.
The depressed, the 1.5-inch depression, the bone had gone back and had realigned itself. The 2 structural members had healed up, and she was walking again without crutches and without a walker.
Charlotte, first of all, thank you so much for joining us.
My pleasure, thank you.
People want to know, you fractured your pelvic area in 2 places, August of 2012. How did you go from August to September in 1 month, 5 weeks, you felt better? What did you do?
It's not just I felt better. The x-rays showed that there was bone healing, clearly, that the bones were filling in and healing. Both sets, even the one set of bones had to first move into the right direction because clearly the x-rays showed that it was out of kilter.
It's like the body corrected itself and knew exactly where to go.
Yes, because they don't do surgery on the pelvic area, on the pelvic bones. No doctors will do surgery, they can't.
Right.
So I was drinking a lot of fresh raw juices, all organic.
What was your favorite juice? What did you like to do?
Favorite juice was carrot and apple juice.
And the Norwalk juicer, right?
And the Norwalk juicer, yes, of
Okay.
course. And there was also some green juice, green leaves and chard and green peppers and that sort of thing, so that the enzymes and everything was there together to put the calcium from the carrots and the nutrients and vitamin A from the carrots to lodge it in the bones and heal.
And also, you didn't have 1 glass of juice at 8 in the morning. How much juice did you drink?
Okay, I had at least 8 to 10 glasses of juice. Okay, like almost every hour.
Wow.
A fresh 8-ounce glass of juice, freshly made.
And what else did you do? Take us through it.
And, well, we did thermography to check, the circulation.
Sure.
I didn't watch television. There was no television in my room.
You mean you didn't watch the major media outlets play about what war is going on and how much murder was going on to help you to heal?
No, I don't like that kind of stuff.
Oh.
Okay? No, I was listening to good music, my favorites, and there's a wonderful music station that does nothing but play good music. I enjoy that. And I was reading some well-written, really good, enjoyable books. I was doing some of that. And I frankly also slept quite a bit.
So, you know, when we hear all the time this idea of helping to promote the body to heal is about a state of mind, feeling at peace, being uplifted, being happy. Were you depressed all along the way? You have this fractured pelvic area. You could die in 18 to 24 months. This is what most people think. Were you like just feeling terrible, or what was going on?
I was never depressed.
Wow.
I was not depressed. We had a little company. My daughter was here. She normally lives in Italy, so I enjoyed her company. And like I said, I enjoyed the music and the books and things like that. And
you couldn't really walk in that first month, no?
No. Well, I was walking with crutches, but you know, you're really walking on your arms, and your arms aren't designed for walking. It's very difficult. It only was about 6-8 steps to the bathroom.
What kind of food did you eat? And
I ate all organic, all vegetarian, all salt-free, everything freshly made, lots of fresh raw salads, everything.
What about animal food? Animal food is supposed to make your body strong, is what I hear from a lot of people.
No. Animal foods are not for the human body. The human body is designed for vegetarian nutrition.
Now, I'm wondering, though, in this whole healing process, how much do you think this has to do with you being a healthy person before you fell?
I think it has a lot to do with it. I had been living the same way with fresh raw juices, fresh organic food, fresh living foods and things, and careful taking care of my body. I had no arthritis, no diabetes. I had no, nothing. And I was always, at most, watching like an hour's television, and not murder stories. I like things like the art show, the antique show, and things like that, interesting things, or Jeopardy, or, question and answers, and something stimulating to the mind.
And now how do you feel?
I feel good.
And this is now a year later.
It's exactly a year.
Can you walk and get around without crutches and a wheelchair and all these things?
I don't have a wheelchair.
If you don't mind, let's do a little exercise at the end.
Okay. I work at the computer, and I sit down, I get up.
So come on over here.
And I can come on over here. I have some of my files here.
Let's do the toe touch. Which most people have trouble doing if they're 40 or 50 years old. So let's go ahead, down and up. And then you can walk over there, no problem, and sit down.